I felt like I'm by myself tonight, Joe. It's kind of light in here right now because the kids are just now showing up. I saw them pulling up out there.
Okay.
Got families coming in and everything. We've got great show for you tonight because we're going to go and meet with a couple of people that I'm excited about.
Man, there's a great atmosphere in here right now.
Botto's got game
Yes, sir.
anytime
Yes, sir.
you come over here.
Yes, sir.
You know, they got the dining facilities here in the lounge.
And they got plenty of TVs.
Oh,
So you're not missing nothing.
No,
Hockey
no.
game, football game, basketball, they got it all.
Well, I like the bar area here, but they
Yes.
also have that elegant dining room over here
The
that you can
banquet,
go over
yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah, and
Yes,
then the
sir.
banquet facilities on top of that.
Wow.
And anywhere from, I think they do anywhere from 25 to 150 people. So if you're still looking for that holiday party place, you can still book here at Botto's Italian Line Restaurant in Swedesboro, New Jersey.
In the supermarket.
Oh, supermarket, fresh made pastas. Oh.
They got that machine.
Yeah, they got that. They're making their own pasta.
Making their
now.
own pasta.
Yeah, so it's
And
all.
they got those ready-made meals.
Oh, and the stores, ShopRite, they got them everywhere. So
unreal.
they got, of course, Botto sausage. They're famous for, everybody knows Botto sausage. You aren't eating Italian sausage unless you're eating Botto sausage. I can tell you that.
Come on. Oh, I can overdose on it.
Tonight's show, though, you've got to be excited. This kind of falls in your realm a little bit because you, being a referee and all that, you had to deal with injuries and stuff on court. When somebody goes down, the first one there is usually the referee.
Yes.
And they're waiting on the athletic trainer to
Yes.
come out and assist the player. Tonight we got the athletic trainer coming over from Kingsway Regional High School, Robert Berriman. He's going to join us and talk to us about injury on the site. And his predecessor, who is now, she was athletic trainer, and they did it together for quite a few years.
Okay.
And then she's coming up. She is now the school nurse / athletic trainer, because she does it all. So we're going to hear a little bit about that.
That's why I love Kingsway. They got everything that the kids need. Everything is accessible to them, and this is amazing.
Well, let's
this
see.
school is
If
amazing.
I went to Kingsway, I get to eat and play sports. I get to eat Botto's food all the
I'd have
time.
probably been an All-American at Kingsway.
Botto supplies a lot of their food up there and everything for the events and all of that. So
I went
you
to the
got
football
that.
game. They had the sausages.
And you got 75 plus coaches to go to.
I think you're cheating them there, Tim. I think it's about 78 of them.
Yeah, well, there's enough of them over there. Athletic trainers, doctors. I mean, what high school do you, just a great high school. It's located in Swedesboro, New Jersey, right here with the Botto's, and Botto's a big supporter of theirs, and that's one reason we bring you the show, is to educate you on what they're doing. I hope other high schools are looking and hearing what we're talking about at Kingsway High School.
They've really done, they got a great model.
Yeah.
They have a great model. Kids, family, community, they merge it all together.
Yeah,
like you said, along with Spirit. Botto's Restaurant, they just got so much support.
We want to thank Spirit, of course, Spirit Chrysler Jeep over here just outside Swedesboro. If you're looking for an automobile, Ron over there will take care of you. I mean, just great people. He was a graduate of Kingsway High School, too.
Yes.
He actually played sports over there.
I bet you got some good holiday deals over there.
Oh, yeah, they do. You know they do. But we're also going to talk here to Henry sometime throughout the evening here about gift baskets. You see one there, so we're going to talk a little bit about that.
This.
So it's all the Botto's, it's all in there. We're going to talk a little bit about that. You got so much coming your way from, once again, Botto's Italian Line Restaurant in Swedesboro, New Jersey, for more of
Botto's Got Game.
Hi everybody, I'm Ron Boss from Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. And today we want to go over a couple of quick fall, winter tech tips to keep you on the road and to keep you safe. So one of the first things we want to look at is your air filter. Okay, the air filter is really important because that's what helps the vehicle breathe. A dirty air filter can make a lot of things. So brand new one versus an old one helps your car breathe better, last longer. And also make sure you check all your other fluids, including your washer fluid. So the next thing you want to check is your tire pressure. Tire pressure is very important for a lot of reasons. Gets you better gas mileage, can throw your car off and on alignment, and also is very important when it comes to longevity of care in your tire. Like I said, if it goes low or if it's too much, you may end up putting more tires on than you want to. So it's important that if you're not sure of the tire pressure, you can either check your owner's manual or bring it into us, and we'd be more than happy to check it at no charge. And of course, the importance of an oil change goes without saying. The more you change the oil, the longer your car is going to last. All of these services are available here at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located in Swedesboro, New Jersey, 1945 Kings Highway. Once again, Ron Boss here from Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Bring your car in. We want to see you.
The Boss Brothers have been up for any challenge and driven to solve any problem for longer than most can remember. In the game of football, they've often been credited with inventing the helmet. The first test resulted in only a minor concussion. Today, the Boss Brothers can be seen at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in the heart of Swedesboro, New Jersey. You may not get many answers about their past, but one thing's for certain, they will get you the very best deal on a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram, regardless of your credit. Spirit.
Welcome back here once again from Botto's Italian Line Restaurant in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Folks, the food's great. We're going to talk a little bit more about that and everything else. I want to turn my attention, as we do every week for this segment here, it's all about Kingsway Regional High School. And when we talk about Botto's has got game, well, Kingsway's got game and a lot of things. And when you're playing games, a lot of people are going to get hurt. and I'm excited about our guest tonight. We got Robert Berriman, and Robert's the athletic trainer.
Correct.
And when you talk about, do you have a staff that's with you? I mean, is it just...
Currently, it's just me.
Just you?
But I do rely on Chrissy and our other school nurse to take care of, during the day stuff in school.
Okay.
Plus, we all work together to keep our kids cleared and on the field.
And this is Chrissy Lodlam, did I say that right?
Yes.
And now you were athletic trainer?
15 years.
15 years?
Yes.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you decided to be the school nurse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now did you have to go back for more education to do that, or just?
I went back to school a while ago in the hopes to work in like orthopedic surgery, but then kept working at Kingsway, just love it there so much, and then just kind of switched roles this year.
Yeah, because we always talk about the kids and what what they get out of and everything else. You just said something to me that got me excited about asking you guys, what do you get? Because you just said, I love Kingsway. Kingsway's got to be. I wish I could go back to high school, because I see all the people that's coming out of Kingsway, and just the kids to the teachers. It's like a big family over there. I mean, you guys really, what do you get out of that?
Well, I mean, working with a great staff. We have really good coaching staff. Our administrative team, our teachers. It's a great group of people to work with.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of an easy day every day. I enjoy sports. I love sports. So being a part of that every day is
Because we say that when we think athletic, when you talk athletic trainer, you got 75 coaches over there.
Minus one.
How many kids, when you're talking, how do you keep up with, how do you manage it when it's just, you and the school nurse? I guess you have to be nearly at every event?
Yeah, I cover all home events and all practices. So when the kids and the coaches are there playing and practicing, I'm usually there before they get there and there till they leave. Do a little bit of traveling, like you travel with the varsity football team. Try to travel with playoffs too, especially when they're kind of like in a neutral site.
Well, yeah, plus you get good seats for nothing too. Yeah. Best seat in the house there. And then when you're talking about it, you say, because player gets hurt. Okay, now you got to set them up on, I guess, some kind of a regime to get back some PT or whatever, and that kind of comes back into you kind of helping out, or?
Right, so Rob's day starts later, like around lunchtime, and I'm there in the morning. So coordinating care in the morning while the students are in school, in class, on crutches, need to ice or elevate, and then they see Rob later in the day to do their rehab in the training room.
What a day!
Like
when you think about 75 coaches, Joe, how many kids, that you got?
I wanted to know, did something happen to you guys that made you want to do that? Because if you look at some movies and different things, like when you played, they got hurt, so it's like somebody did that to you and treated you the right way and did things, and they were nice, or you was in a hospital and the nurse was like, is that
right.
How did that happen for you?
Well, I can't speak for Chris. My story is a little different. I do have a lot of colleagues that, they played through varsity sports.
Right.
They had an athletic trainer help, and went through an injury. I was actually a history major out of high school. I was a history major for a year, and it didn't work out the way I thought. So working with my counselor, going through a database, I found you put in your interests in sports and stuff like that. And athletic training popped up, and I learned about it. And
Yeah, that is a different avenue.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I always played sports growing up and was always involved in sports. So it kind of just.
You
made
said you
sense.
played baseball, right?
Played a little bit of little high school baseball for a year or two.
Now, here's one that amazed me, Chrissy, over here, because you're talking about somebody that you played a little bit of softball, but you're still playing field hockey
Yep.
as of. Now, is that kind of a league out there?
Yeah, women's league in Pittman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty competitive
so
from
fun.
what she tells me,
It's
too,
fun.
so.
As long as I'm back to work on Monday.
I was going to say, what happens when you get hurt? You call Rob, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I need help.
Some rehab I'm coming
Yeah, right.
Now, what's some of the injuries that you face, on a regular basis?
Take your pick.
Yeah, just pulled muscles.
Where you see
Must be a-
concussions.
Yeah, that's the big thing now.
That's
Yeah.
especially as with media, get a lot of
Right,
exposure
right.
with head injuries.
Yeah.
So there are ways we treat them in New Jersey. There's laws on how we treat them.
I think concussions that took over twisted ankles.
Oh, absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
twisted ankles are the most common
Yes.
thing we usually see.
Yes.
But usually pretty mild, not
Right.
life-threatening. It's concussions that we really try to get the information out there.
Now, how do you determine a player is on the field, and like me, you got to drag me off back in my day. So you're telling me I got to come out because I got a concussion, and I'm telling you there's nothing wrong with me. How do you deal with that?
So there is a little bit of a dance that goes along with it.
There's a protocol now. You have,
We
yeah.
have strict protocols
Right.
set by state laws that we have to follow.
Right.
Especially whenever we see a hard collision, we see somebody stumbling around the field, we know we're pulling them off and getting them started in that protocol.
Right.
But it does rely on, we always want our athletes to trust what they're telling us. We want the coaches to be able to trust what they're telling us. Because it's all about safety, especially because they're high school kids.
Yeah,
There's no contract on the line.
but I know as well as everybody, you get coaching and get caught up in the moment, and it's win. I don't care what you're doing.
Yep.
I hate this participation medal they give you now when you play.
Right.
But it's it's still when you're on the field, it's win. You get a star player that got to go through that. Are you the one that makes that decision whether that kid goes back
Well,
in?
what the kid's telling me makes the decision for me.
Okay.
And that's the way our state law is. If they're reporting any symptoms, following any type of collision, any type of fall, the law's already telling us they're done for the day.
So you can override
that's
that. You can override that coach. That's what. Yeah. So.
That's why it's built.
Yeah.
Our coaches at Kingsway do a great job looking out for the kids.
Yeah. Right.
They obviously they want to win, and we have very competitive programs. So, our coaches don't want to put anybody's life on the line.
Right.
It might not be an issue that's an issue now, but now we see with CTE
Yes.
and all the things going down the road, we want to make sure, we have coherent humans.
Yeah.
Keeping kids to be adults.
Yeah.
Do you go to like the different seminars?
We go
Like
to lots
at
of
different levels, you know what I mean? Because you got the high school level, what the protocol is. Then there's a level at the college protocol. Do you see the difference? Like, because referees, as a ref, I ref for years. You go high school ref, college ref differently, NBA ref differently, the international ref differently. So do you guys have the same thing as far as your training?
Yeah, we hear different things all the time from all the levels.
Right.
And the good thing is, there's a convention in Zurich a few years ago. They just updated it in the last year or two about protocols and what we should be doing to protect our athletes. And especially with high school and college, they mesh very much the same. And even in professional sports now, they're taking things a little bit more seriously to protect people. Because seeing how it's injuring down the road, and a lot of events with the head issues, mental issues that happen.
But back in the day, it was hard to get a guy to come out of the game. It was definitely, Today I see, now because they thinking of the money, the players. So if they stub a toe, they're like, hey, wait a minute, I don't know, because that's their livelihood. Where
Yeah, that's
See,
tricky.
you're in the same boat now, because in high school now, because I deal with a lot of high schools and I speak at a lot of high schools, and as a nurse, there's certain things you can't do that you could do 20 years ago.
Correct, yeah. Well,
There's a say-so.
with the concussions, back to that real quick, it's good because some athletes don't report those symptoms.
Right.
When Rob is there with them after school, And then the next day they come in and they're concentrating on a test, or they're sitting in class with bright lights and they're realizing they don't feel right, and something happened the day before at their practice or their game.
Right.
And they didn't want to say anything to him.
Right.
So then they come in to me. And
I think it is show courage to admit something.
Oh yeah, oh
Yep.
no doubt, no doubt. As a kid,
Yeah.
yeah, as a kid, you want, especially you're a tough football player or
Yep.
whatever, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest, toughest guys get them too.
But see, I think that's the uniqueness of Kingsway, that the kids know that they have someone they can talk to.
yes.
And I think that
Yeah.
that's the check and balances.
Sure.
So where they might not go to him because they would have had this, they can come to Miss Christie, like, I'm having a headache.
Yes,
And that's
yes.
where, and I think that's why you guys are unique as a community.
Yep.
In the high school, and I applaud you.
And
for that.
working together like that. That's just something, because you not only do you have to face that athletic as a school nurse, but you got just a regular school nurse and to take care of too.
Right.
You know?
Oh, I know. It's pretty busy.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
kids,
it's
you know,
nonstop.
skin a knee or whatever, Yeah.
I know.
Mine constantly going to nurse. I think I got a crush on a nurse myself. He's always got something, and he does it at home. We know about it, but yet he'll go to nurse when he gets to school,
Of course,
which is
yeah.
good that they feel comfortable, because especially in today's time, to find out the kids feel comfortable about going to you, where they
Right.
what's happening at home even.
Right,
I
right.
guess you catch some of that as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for the students to know, especially our student athletes, to realize that we do work together and we
Right.
do communicate. Sometimes they'll come to me, but they won't go to Rob, because sometimes he's making return to play decisions. So they'll tell me one thing and not tell him certain things. So they need to know that we are working together and we're an extension of each other. I take care of the kids during the day, and then he sees them after school. Because we have hundreds of athletes each season. Just the process of getting them cleared, their paperwork, their physicals.
I was going to
Quite-
say
that's
today
quite a
you've got
process
there's
as
so
well.
much compared to what it was when
Yeah, because even
Yep.
today, you have to get a physical for trying out,
Yes,
Yeah.
where before you didn't.
correct.
And it's amazing because we had a tryout, and it's like the nurse, you have to clear that kid to even try out.
Yes, you're right. Yep.
That's amazing. Where
Yeah,
years
it's
ago
tricky.
that was.
It's tricky. It's
Yes.
a lot
Where
of
the coaches
paperwork.
used to come up and walk down the hall. Hey,
Yeah,
come
I
here.
like you. Yeah, you come to try out.
Yeah, not
That was
anymore.
high school. You had paperwork, you just got in a line, the doctor was there,
Yeah.
you did the cough test, and then you were practicing.
Yeah. Now, what's I guess athletic physical today is a little bit more stringent than what it used to
Yeah,
be too.
the state, New Jersey, actually just added a couple years ago a cardiac component.
Yes.
Which is
that,
great. Which is great.
That every physician doing a physical exam for students in our state has to sign off that they have completed cardiac training on how to assess a student athlete
Okay.
and screen because of the risk of sudden cardiac death.
Right, yes.
Which I'm
Because I was going to say you read a perfectly fit athlete in high school dribbling
Yep.
down a court and drops
Yep.
dead from a massive heart attack.
That's
Yeah.
the thing I have nightmares about.
I guess
You
so.
guys have the defibrillators in school?
Oh yeah, you'd have
Around
to.
the building, and I have
Alright,
one
yes.
with
Yep.
me at all times.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
And hopefully we never have to use them. So
Well,
Yes.
she tells me you don't have to get started till like 2:00 in the afternoon or something. No.
12-ish. I know.
But what's a typical day for you? Now,
well, I'm an adjunct professor too during the mornings. So right now I'm teaching 2 classes at Rowan University, 2 classes at Cumberland County. But when I get in 12, it's usually kind of finishing up from the last day, returning lots of voicemails and emails, getting doctor's notes coordinated, getting ready, see what's going on for the schedule, and then getting ready for athletes to come in. Luckily, things are a little slow right now, and hopefully it stays that way. for a while.
yeah.
I got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You see the way everything is going, NCAA and NFL, NBA. You ever get a call from one of the pros trying to find stuff out from a player from, because they get it at this level. Now they go into the high school now to get that
I've personally
back in
never
that.
gotten any phone
you
calls
probably
like
got, you ain't had that star crazy athlete yet that they go start hiding.
I've never gotten any calls yet. There's no one getting my opinion on it just yet.
But
Yeah, well, that's
I've heard of
coming.
it happening on the
yes,
Yeah, well,
it
it's
has.
coming because they want to
Because
know about
Kingsway,
it.
you got the
Yeah.
athletes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You got some. I mean, we got some of your football players here, and some of the young ladies. you got some athletes.
Oh, yeah. We just,
So
had,
those,
we just had a good crop of kids sign
Yes.
letters of intent
Yeah,
the last couple of weeks.
Crazy.
Some pretty great schools.
yeah, so you're gonna be getting some phone calls about these 3-4 years from now.
Track and field, they had quite a bit this year.
Yes.
You know, that they did extremely
They
well.
always do.
Now, there's,
they're
you know,
awesome.
how can you be? Because sometimes I guess you got events going on the same nights. You might have this going on here, that going on there. Do you guys kind of coordinate with the other athletic trainers in the other schools to kind of
So the
share?
good thing is in our area, especially in South Jersey, the other athletic trainers and myself, we all work pretty well together. You know, when I have visiting athletes, I take care of them just like our own.
Right.
And hopefully we expect the same treatment from when our kids go
Of
to
course.
other places.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always people have been accused of pulling a kid out of a game so we can win, which
Right.
You're taking out our star player. Well,
Right,
you
right,
seem get touched on
I've
us.
been accused of that before.
Yeah,
Took me further. Should've-
Oh yeah, especially with parents. Oh yeah, I can imagine that now.
But as far as when they go to other schools, I got pretty confident that they're going to get taken care of just as well as I would. So.
Well, I tell you, I've got to take my hats off to you guys. What a great job you're doing. Kingsway High School. I mean, how long have you been there now?
This is year 16.
It's real
Yes.
16, and yourself?
Ninth year.
Your ninth year. I'm finding that with teachers
Unreal,
and stuff. I mean, you guys, I don't know who running this place over there, but they're doing something right, you know, because
Yes.
longevity and everything
Yes, it
else,
is.
and you know, great kids coming out of there. I have not met a kid that I didn't like coming out of, other than Michael last week. but I haven't ever met a kid I didn't like coming over from Kingsway
They
High
are
School.
great kids.
Yeah. I guess we all have our troubles someplace within. Yeah.
Never to be perfect.
Yeah.
Do the best we can.
But you guys seem to, the kids coordinate with every teacher.
Oh, yeah, they got the right formula.
Oh, I'm telling
Yes.
you.
They
got the right
Joe's been
formula.
to a couple of events you guys
Teamwork.
got.
Dream
I
work.
went to the football game, and you get to see the camaraderie with the parents.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the band, and it was just so good to see.
It was a good event.
And yes, I just,
It's always a good event.
so I'm excited.
Came up a little short.
A little short, but that's okay. They still had that, but they still had those bottle sausages at the concession stand, though.
Yes.
Woo,
Robert
kids.
Merriman, athletic trainer, Chrissy
Ludlam.
I gotta put an A.
Yeah.
Ludlam.
Next time we let your
school,
wife-
school nurse and more. Because when you say
Yes.
school nurse, it ain't the school nurse that it used to be
I
and
know.
everything. Assistant athletic director, I guess. Did Rob, you come in and take her place, or did you flip?
Well, we worked together.
Yeah.
So there was both of us until last year.
Yeah.
Or until this year, then it's just me running solo. Now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
That's
now you
awesome.
took over the school nurse.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still help them.
You still enjoy
I
that.
still try running the show.
Yeah. And you always will. If you get out of line, remember what she carries on the weekend.
She got that field stick with her.
Yeah.
Yes.
We want to thank you once again. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with more from Botto's.
Botto's.
Yeah, with more. Thank you guys so much. Botto's got game.
The Boss Brothers have been up for any challenge and driven to solve any problem for longer than most can remember. In the game of football, they've often been credited with inventing the helmet. The first test resulted in only a minor concussion. Today, the Boss Brothers can be seen at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in the heart of Swedesboro, New Jersey. You may not get many answers about their past, but one thing's for certain, they will get you the very best deal on a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram, regardless of your credit. Spirit.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back here to Botto's got game. I finally drug him out of the kitchen. He locked up the store. He's you're busy right now.
I'm wearing many hats
I'm
on
telling
Tuesdays
you,
right now.
Tuesday. Brother Rob's off coaching basketball and doing his thing, so Henry's doing it all.
I cover all the duties.
Rob,
Right
I hope Rob's watching me. Henry says he don't need him anymore. So no,
I'm taking a vacation.
We got a mean moms here tonight.
Yeah, Mom's
Mom's always
always
here. She watches everything.
Well, if we can, because it's the holiday season, and Bottles, it gets. You guys go out of your way for holiday seasons. I mean, you really do. Let's start off with banquets and facilities that's available for parties.
Well, we have our banquet room. We have an upstairs private room that seats around 40 people. The downstairs banquet room holds around 150. During the afternoons, we rent out the main dining room for private parties up to 40 people.
Yeah.
And then weather permits, we'll even rent out the patio.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, because you guys get booked up. So if you're looking to do a party, you need to do it pronto. Get on the schedule and get over here.
We do a lot of happy hours, private dinners. We'll do anything from 1 to 150.
Yeah,
You're hungry, you come to Botto's.
On top of that, if they're booked up here and you got a place to have it, cater.
We'll deliver, set up. You can pick the food up. We'll send servers, whatever you need, whole 9 yards.
Yeah, all that, and then on top, now on top of that, you guys have, you got the supermarket next door. You've got everything in it, but then you have a gift. A lot of people aren't aware of that. A gift shop.
Well, we do a little gift shop area where we do specialty baskets, featuring the Italian products, the cookies, our sauces, our aged cheeses, the charcuterie, the dried meats, and everything like that. So pastas and olive oils.
Yeah, well, do you create the basket, or do people give you?
Well, we have a few standard ones, but we'll specially make them for the customer.
Yeah.
Through the restaurant, we could do wine baskets.
Yeah,
And everything. Do you want to put a bottle of wine or a bottle of Big Bob rye in
That's
there?
what I was going. That's right. Can I get a basket of Big Bob?
Absolutely.
I was over here last week. Danny and Brian were over here playing, because you do entertainment on Fridays and Saturday nights, and just great entertainers from all over the area.
Well, yeah, I enjoy good music, and we have a nice little spot here for people to come out. They don't have to go to the city and travel, so they can come enjoy themselves. So I try and give them top-notch entertainment. And
But I had a couple. I get back to the Big Bob. I had a couple of those.
and the music sounds even better then.
That's nice. I've given a crown up, gone to that. But let's talk about it, because you got gift cards too.
We do gift cards. We'll mail them out. You can pick them up, and they're good for both the restaurant and the market. So it's
What a great gift to give somebody.
Yes.
If you're talking about, because Botto's food, and not because I'm sitting here doing a TV show at Bottles and everything else, as well as I do. Long before that, I was coming over here to eat. I mean,
absolutely.
That's
how we discovered each other.
Yeah. I'm telling you, and there's great food. I'm telling you, I don't know of an Italian. I brought Frank down, a guy from New York, and he tells me, he says, Tim, I don't know any Italian restaurants that can compete with New York in this area other than Botto's, and that's a compliment in
Sunday
itself.
gravy meatball, you like that?
Yeah, he loves that meatball. Every time I come over now, you got this. What is that, 2-pound meatball or something?
Almost.
And he's eating that. But Henry, a lot of things going on. Once again, you got, you guys are open. Let's talk about hours real quick.
During the holidays, we got normal hours, except Christmas Eve. The restaurant is open from 2 to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is our last eating. We do a couple different 7 fish specials, just a couple different entrees. We'll do like a grilled type entree, broiled combo, and we'll do one with pasta. And then I run an open menu. Besides that, I don't limit people. I don't like to limit my guests.
Yeah.
So you come in. New Year's Day, we're open all day. We're open for lunch. And dinner starts at 5 o'clock. Actually, dinner starts when the doors open. If someone wants dinner, I'll cook them dinner. And New Year's Eve, that's open menu as well.
Yeah, it's all here for you. Botto's got game, and Botto's has got it all, folks. I don't care what you're looking for food-wise, facilities, everything. Henry, we want to thank you so much for letting us come over here and do this each and every week. Also want to thank Spirit Chrysler Jeep for their sponsorship, and we want to thank Kingsway High School for sending people over every week to be on the show here. Until next time, for more of Botto's Got Game from Botto's Italian Line Restaurant, thank you for watching.
The Boss Brothers have been up for any challenge and driven to solve any problem for longer than most can remember. In the game of football, they've often been credited with inventing the helmet. The first test resulted in only a minor concussion. Today, the Boss Brothers can be seen at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in the heart of Swedesboro, New Jersey. You may not get many answers about their past, but one thing's for certain, they will get you the very best deal on a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram, regardless of your credit.
Spirit.